I think you're very lucky tonight to have the choice that you have. You have a choice tonight to build a safe street, make a safer neighborhood, or don't. It's very simple. The number of people that are hit on this section of road, and actually in the section that most people are talking about tonight, is terrible. It's embarrassing. And we can tonight say that we're not going to put up with that one person is too many, that 9 is way too many, and that we're going to start taking steps. Tonight is about safety and people's lives and the neighborhoods of the people for whom this project goes through. It's an easy decision. Your choice is safe streets and safe neighborhoods and stopping people from being hit by cars, or choosing politics. And everybody in this room is going to know which choice you made at the end of the night. Thank you.
I think there's something very compelling about protecting our kids when they try to go to school. I think there's something very compelling about living up to the commitment that we made to try to encourage alternate modes of transportation. We don't want a fatality. We shouldn't have to have a fatality before we actually do something. And this is,
we've heard from a large number of students. We as a council have an opportunity to make a policy decision that addresses a public health issue. Today, we need to slow that traffic down. We need to make it safer to cross the street. We need to make it safe for all modes of travel to get down the street and across the street. And of course, that's also the state law. And we heard about the environment, reducing carbon emissions. We can give people a way to get out of their car, to choose another means of transportation, and not spew any carbon emissions into the atmosphere.
I think the fact that this is also something that enhances safety for the young kids who travel. There's roughly someone said 5,000 worth of people going up and down Central Avenue to the different schools. I think that really speaks for itself in terms of making sure that this city council is proactive in dealing with that. But because we live in an island, we also understand, like many people outside of Alameda don't understand, why it's important for us to begin to take serious steps to change our behavior. With the rising sea level and also the rising temperature, much of which is caused by our auto traffic. So this, as a city, as difficult as this might be for the many businesses there and who have come out, I think the default position needs to be moving forward with a solution that is consistent with this bike lane idea. The default position can't be 4 lanes. It just can't. That's an alternative. So I just want to make sure to emphasize that we're not, from my vantage point, we're not going in there saying it will be 4 lanes and we're going to look at alternatives if they happen to be workable. I think the default position has to be, we're going to go with our best bike-oriented, safety-oriented solution through that intersection.
He said, what do you value? I mean, do we value parking over safety, or safety over parking? Do we value a 1-minute delay over safety, or do we value safety over a 1-minute delay? And so if we have just one casualty or one fatality or one serious injury that paralyzes somebody like the gentleman's uncle, to me that's too many to deal with. So we have a responsibility, I believe, as council members to try and make that journey for those students as safe as possible. Yeah. So, I'm very concerned about the Webster Central intersection, but I'd like to see it further engineered for the safest solution.